Hey guys, what's going on again? It's Kayvon here. I'm the One Call Closer, the founder and creator of the One Call Closer system, and you're listening to the One Call Closer channel. Thank you again for being here. Today is the phone miss that will stop you from achieving the One Call Closer status. And I want to get right into it. So myth number one is a lot of people think the phone is a waste of time. That is the biggest myth I've ever heard of my life. That couldn't be farther from the truth. More sales and transactions are done on the phone than anywhere else. If you're not closing on the phone or getting business through the phone, it's because you have not mastered the skill of how to do that. And you believe, you have this myth, this limiting belief telling you that you don't think phone sales are actually something that work. Let me tell you, I have sold thousands and thousands of dollars over the phone, and I have taught and implemented with students of mine and my clients and shown them how they can make literally millions of dollars using the phone. Myth number two, if the buyer was serious, they would either come in or they wouldn't need me to call them. Again, that is so false. If the buyer is serious, which you can create that motivation on the phone, they will buy from you and they will appreciate not having to actually come in and see you. Don't waste time going to people. Don't waste time calling to people. If you're a true sales master, they will call you. If your service is worthy, they will call you, and it's up to you to close them over the phone. Myth number three is, oh, I'll miss my opportunities if I'm only over the phone. Bullshit. You ain't gonna miss anything. The only thing you're missing not using the phone is a sale. The only thing you're missing is a client that you can close. Use that phone and understand you're not missing opportunities over the phone, you're creating opportunities over the phone. Myth number four, oh, I'm scared of the phone. Oh, the phone's going to jump out and hurt me. The only reason why you're scared of the phone is because you don't know how to use the phone. The only reason why you're scared of the phone is because you're afraid of a rejection or you're afraid of someone saying no. Well, it doesn't matter if they're in front of your face or over the phone. People are going to say no if you don't understand how to sell. So it's not the phone you're afraid of, it's your own sales ability that you're afraid of. Learn how to master your sales ability, learn how to become a one-call closer, and learn how to become that master, and you'll never have to worry about being scared of the phone. Number five, oh, the phone doesn't work. Kayvon, you don't get it. The phone doesn't work for me. My products are really complex. Again, I have shown people how to sell the most complex services and products over the phone. It's not about how much or how great or how complex your product or service is. It's about how complex your ability is. If you don't have the ability, you can't close over the phone. So having that myth that, oh, I can't close over the phone because my products are too difficult to teach the prospect, you've already missed the ball because you don't sell products or services when you're selling over the phone. People know, they already know how great your product or not great your product is. They want to know what it is you specifically can do. How can you get them the promised land? So remember that. Myth number seven is leaving messages. Oh, leaving messages don't work. Believe me, they work. They work. Leaving a message will always work. Leaving not a message won't work. It's like saying going to the gym's not going to work. Well, yeah, going to the gym every day is going to work. Going to the gym once, blinded, and never going back, well, that's not going to work. You've got to leave messages. If you're going to call them, you better leave a message. And another extra key on that is if you're calling them from that phone number, you leave a message with that same number. Do you know how many people I see calling them from a landline and then they're leaving their cell phone number? That doesn't work. It confuses the prospects. They're not going to call you back. You got to make it very easy and simple for them to call you back. And you got to have a script. I said this in my previous videos. You need a script. If you want people to call you back, you got to have a script for the message you're going to leave. Number 8, cold calling is a waste of time, or having people call me is a waste of time. Cold calling could be the greatest call of your life, or having people inbound calls could be the greatest call of your life. Cold calling is not a waste of time. Getting in front of people is not a waste of time. What's a waste of time is meeting people at a coffee shop to talk, is driving 10, 20 minutes, meeting somebody, waiting the extra 10 minutes because hopefully you're early, and then speaking to them for an hour for them to say, let me think about it. And then your 20-minute drive home. You've just wasted an hour where I could have gotten more people in less time. Cold calling or inbound calls are the best thing your business can ever happen to you. And you need to become a master of how to take them and how to give them. Number 9 is the best salespeople I know don't use the phones. Bullshit. If you're saying to yourself, well, the best salespeople I know don't use the phones, then you don't know the best salespeople. Because the best salespeople in the world use the phones. They're on the phone. Their phone is their best friend. They've committed to their phone. They've committed to their success. And myth number 10, if you give too much information on the phone, you think they'll go somewhere else or you'll lose them. Again, when you learn how to become a sales master over the phone, you'll learn how to give just the right amount of information that compels them to want to work with you or compels them to want to know more. You don't give away the farm, you give away opportunity. You don't give away your products and services, you give away the promised land, you show them. So if you are thinking, oh, if I give too much information, I'm going to lose the prospect. Well, if you're giving too much information, you already lost the prospect. It doesn't matter if you're on the phone or you're in person with them. So these are the myths to selling over the phone. And just to run them down again, myth number 1 is the phone's a waste of time. Wrong. Myth number 2, if the buyer was serious, they would come in. Wrong. You can sell $1 million product over the phone. Number 3, I'll miss opportunities if I sell over the phone. You will create opportunity selling over the phone. Number 4, I'm scared of the phone. The only thing you're scared about is your sales ability, or your lack, I should say, of your sales ability. And again, I say this with love. I say this with hope that you will become a better salesperson, and you will acknowledge that in order to be a master, you got to put in the time, you got to pay your dues. Number 5, the phone doesn't work for me because my product or service is too much. Again, that's the biggest myth ever. Doesn't matter what you're selling, you can do it. Number 6, I can't sell my product on the phone. That's a myth. Number 7, leaving messages that don't work, or when I call somebody or when they call me and they leave a message, it doesn't work. Leaving messages work. You need a script for that. Number 8, cold calling or inbound calling is a waste of time. No, it could be the greatest thing that'll ever happen to your business and happen to you. And number 9, the best salespeople I know don't use the phone. Again, if you think you know the best salespeople and they're not using the phone, let me be quite frank with you, they're not the best salespeople. Because the best salespeople know how to master the phones, because they understand the phone is the greatest asset you can have in your business and in your life. And number 10, if you give too much information on the phone, they'll go elsewhere. Well, that's correct. Giving too much information is going to shoot you in the foot. It doesn't matter if you're on the phone or in person with them. You got to understand how to ask the right questions and how to give just the right amount of information that compels your customer to want more. Again, my name is Kayvon and I am the One Call Closer. If you want to learn more, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, because I come back every week with videos on how you can become the One Call Close Master.